This is a great episode. Look at this. We got Clydesdales in the background here. We got a chance to show you some of the things that are happening at the Christmas event at Townsend. We are out there watching the LA to Barstow to Vegas run, watching all the motorcycles where they had over 452 motorcycles. And also got a chance to watch Andy. Andy was out at the Gem and Mineral Show. That was amazing seeing all the rocks out there. It's all good stuff. Look at this. We got Clydesdales here tonight. This is Eric Swanson of Mojave River Valley News. Now I'm out here with
KIETH HUFF.
KIETH, you are in charge of this amazing event here. You've been doing this for how long now?
I've been doing it about 20 years, and I'm the event coordinator, but we have a whole army of volunteers.
Tell us a little bit about what it really is.
Well, it's a charity event that we do every year. We benefit the Toys for Tots, especially here in Barstow. And we get about 500 riders. They come from all over the country and all over the world. We have international riders from England, Japan, South America, and it's become quite a tradition. It's started about 37 years ago. This is our 37th annual running of this event, the LA Barstow to Vegas.
So now, I guess some of the riders started, because you're mentioning Barstow to Vegas, but they started in Palmdale. Help explain that.
Well, we start in a location in LA County. So this year we've chosen Palmdale for the past few years, actually. So we start in Palmdale, and then they'll ride leaving at about 6 a.m. to Barstow. Barstow is the big central point because of the race there used to be called the Barstow to Vegas race until about 1987. And then there's issues with racing that many people across the desert, and that race went away about then. So then it became a dual sport ride, which is a motorcycle that's licensed for street or dirt. So we use a little bit of the street, a little bit of the dirt, and then we get everybody to Las Vegas that way.
Yeah, I was looking at your map. I guess there's a few times where they need to get on the highway, I guess, and that's what you're mentioning about being street legal.
That's where the license plate comes in. Yeah.
Right. So if they're running from Palm to today, where are all the bikes right now?
They're out on the trail. We'd like to know that too. We call it herding kittens across the desert because they go every which way. We have a specific map that we follow and a route. We give them on a GPS that they have on their motorcycle. So they follow that specific route. Mm-hmm. It's not an open desert run. It's on trails, existing trails and roads. So they're spread out, but they're on their way here.
Now I saw today that you had the riders going almost to Ridgecrest out of Palmdale?
Yeah, they every year that's different out of Palmdale. They'll go to Ridgecrest, Cal City, just every which way we can wind it through. There's only so many routes to get to Barstow from Palmdale, and we just pick a different one every year.
I guess kind of Edwards is kind of in the way there a little bit.
Yeah, they built that pesky little base out there, but yeah.
So now, when they get here, tell me about what's going to happen when you get to here.
Well, they'll come and check in, and once they check in, we're going to give them tomorrow's route, and it's on what's called a roll chart or a GPS file. So Gil over here running the GPS table, he will load their file on their unit, or we'll give them the paper roll chart that they scroll through and do a turn-by-turn navigation all the way to Vegas.
Now, we did get a chance to talk to a few riders that have done this in the past. It just happened to be, these are the ones that broke down along the way and kind of got the chance to cheat to get here, I guess.
Yeah.
So they said the most challenging is actually between here and Vegas.
Yes, it's we've got some really nice trails that we call them the hard way and the easy way. So the hard way is longer terrain and a little bit more difficult trails. We have the skill level goes from beginner, novice to expert. We have this year we have Kenny Schwantz, is it?
Kevin Schwantz.
Kevin Schwantz.
Right.
He's a retired world famous road racing champion. So he's here. So we have all different skill levels. So some guys want an easier route. Some guys want a more difficult route, and we try to accommodate everybody.
Because I know that you and I were speaking a little bit on the phone about Calico, that Calico was a real challenging area for a lot of the riders. So I guess that's been taken off the list, unfortunately.
Well, this year it's not on there, but if you really wanted to see what it looks like, you can go to YouTube and LA Barstow to Vegas on YouTube, and you'll see the guys tumbling through there. And some make it, some didn't. They had to walk their bikes and run their bikes, but yeah, it's different, so different areas.
So now what happens tomorrow night?
So tomorrow night we get to Las Vegas. Traditionally, not this year, but traditionally we have a banquet there, but we're not going to be able to have a banquet this year because of the social distancing and the COVID, but we still have our showgirl finish. We have two Las Vegas-based showgirls that have the full headdress and regalia, and the guys are going to be able to get their picture taken with them, and that's a high point for a lot of these guys. They want to get to Vegas before dark because the showgirls are going to be there, and that makes a great picture for their home or office. So they want to get there for that. And then we'll have a raffle. We have great sponsors like Beta Motorcycles is one of our title sponsors this year, and they give away a lot of great stuff for our riders. Parts Unlimited gives away some great, fantastic items.
Wonderful.
So yeah.
Now you want to introduce us to?
This is Paul Flanders. Paul, I think I've been doing this a long time, 20 years. Paul was doing it back when the motorcycles, you had to push with your feet. They didn't really have motors. So he's been doing this a long time. So,
yeah, so Paul, tell us maybe this. How has this event changed over the years?
Well, we just try to improve it a little bit year by year. This year was really tough because of the COVID situation. And then we changed our base in Barstow, and we had to reorganize where we came into Barstow. But over the years, probably the biggest change is in the motorcycles. You know, it used to be that people took stock Honda motorcycles or Yamaha motorcycles that were really sold for the street and modified them to work in the dirt better. And but the whole dirt bike industry over the last 30, 40 years has gotten specialized mostly to the suspension system.
Back here, I'm going to call this the back 40. Maybe it's not quite that big, and I'm with?
Britt from Troop 357 in Apple Valley.
Now, Brett, you were mentioning to me earlier there was another troop that's been doing this for many, many years.
Yes.
So you guys have taken over this task.
We were asked to take over for a troop that's gotten a little smaller and it's a little harder for them to do with their own business activities during the day, so they handed it off to us to provide this support with watching the bikes overnight.
Do you know how many bikes are coming?
We've been told we should expect anywhere from 250 to 300. I was told that they approximately had 450 registered for the ride.
Well, we're kind of here, it could be over 450. We'll see how many.
We'll see how many show up.
You already have 3 here. Are these the 3 that broke down or just?
No, these are pre-parks. They're starting registration now.
Oh.
And so we don't even have fresh riders coming in yet from the first leg.
Well, I tell you what, you guys do an amazing job, and I'm hearing that you guys are part of their support mechanism here, and so I'm really glad to hear that. I mean, that's really, it's got to help you guys funding-wise.
It's a great fundraiser for us as a troop. Allows us to pay for our scouting activities as well as provide support to another organization.
Great, thank you very much for doing this. This is an amazing thing.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Hello there, welcome to Mojave River Valley News. I'm your host today, Andrew Armendariz, and I met with Lois. Hello.
Hi, I'm Lois Papner, co-owner of Mining Supplies and Rock Shop with Cindy Mandel.
Got it, nice to see you, Lois. Would you like to explain the rest of the event over here?
Yes, this is our 5th annual show that we've done in this parking lot. It's a rock and gem show. There's also Jade, and our Gold Club is here to show you how to use gold equipment.
Oh, okay. Besides the gold, there's also like scented rocks around the area I've heard about, and I want to check those out soon.
There's actually sage that is here. Sage and Palo Santo is a wood, and we've also got a psychic reader that's here today.
That sounds fun, actually. So we're actually going to go on a little adventure right now to check that out. But thank you, Lois, for this introduction. And over here we have Bustin' Glass and Minerals with Tim and Sherry. Hello there.
Hi.
Hello.
What do you do over here at this stand specifically?
We're vendors selling glass and minerals, the crafts, most that we make ourselves, others that come from around the world. My business name came from my wife's name. I married a Bustin', so we don't actually bust the glass, but it's Bustin' Glass and Minerals sounded better than HARNED Glass and Minerals. And for us, it's a hobby, something we do. We've been retired for 7 years now as registered nurses, and we do this for the fun. And I would say during this COVID time, more than ever, we enjoy the show so much because it's a way to get out and meet people and socialize.
Yeah, everybody's been stuck inside, but seeing everybody out here has been really nice.
Yes, it has.
Also reading up on your store here, I heard you also had like scented rocks in here too? very porous. You want to explain some of this?
Yes, we have over on the board we have rocks that are volcanic rock, and they're very porous, and they're called aromatherapy stones, bracelets and pendants. People take essential oils and put a few drops on the stone and wear it around their neck or around their wrist, because as we know, many scents, lavender and sage, are very beneficial for calming and for other health needs as well.
Yep, and speaking of lavender, there's some right there as well, just right in front of us.
Yes.
Man, it's really nice to actually be here too, because I'm interested in some of the objects that are here already. I saw a lapis heart in the back, and I'm like, it's destiny.
Yes.
I need me one of those.
Well, lapis is called the stone of royalty. It actually was part of the burial stones used in King Tut's tomb as well. It has a long history of many, many centuries.
Oh, that's my trivia vault. Thank you for that. And thank you for your time. I'm going to be shopping right here real quick, just because I really want the lapis heart. But thank you for being on here with us.
Thank you for having us.
And we're back. And now we're at a different stand with Devora over here and her husband, Paul.
Hi, how are you?
Good. Do you want to explain and show us what you're selling here today?
Okay, well we have different rocks and minerals because this is a show with that, but we also have jewelry. And we sell a lot of chakra jewelry. So we have the different pieces that have the natural stones, and some people like to do the glass. And healing stones are kind of the same thing, because before medicine we had, you know, different elements of nature to heal us. And so it's kind of going back to that sort of genre we go and have. And then of course I do have other pieces as well. You know, we have the quartz, which is kind of a cleansing stone.
It's very
but then
pretty.
some people, yeah, isn't it? I love quartz. Quartz is kind of universal.
Something you'd give to like a girlfriend. I see it.
Absolutely, absolutely. And that's kind of a Renaissance-y piece. But you can also find another piece of quartz, you know, like this piece that isn't maybe a man could wear. So we also have some desert stone over there in the corner that is called
Sand selenite.
sand selenite, but it was also called desert rose, and it's found in Mexico.
Oh, and here comes Paul with some.
This is a piece
Wow.
of sand selenite, came out of Mexico from a dry lake bed. It's a sand and gypsum.
There's some really great pieces here. This is fluorite, and again, when I was talking about how medicine became what it did, you know how we put fluorite in our toothpaste? This is actually the stone fluorite. And here's a really, really beautiful crystal that you can see actually has rainbows in it.
Thank you.
Yeah, you can bring it over to the camera. This is an amazing piece of labradorite. It just dances in the sun with all the different colors. One of my favorite stones is labradorite. This is rose quartz, also known as the love stone. Ironically, that's a skull, but and that's the reason I chose for my pendulum. I chose love because anything done with the intention of love, and then quartz, which is about the cleansing and clearest stone that you can find. And the way the pendulum works is if it goes in a circle, it's saying yes, and if it goes back and forth, it's saying no. So obviously you're going to ask it a yes and no question, not what time is it. So, and tiger's eyes protection, amethyst is for inner peace, and then I love my evil eyes. They are just,
Those are
protect
psychedelic to
you.
look at.
Well, they protect you. They're just kind of like if anybody had anything bad to send your way, you sit it in your room, you hang it in your car, wherever, and it protects you from bad juju.
Reminds me of like a peacock. It's so
I love the
expressive
peacock.
and pretty.
Yeah, they're originally out of Turkey and out of Greece.
Syria, Middle East.
Yeah, that area right there.
God, I love Greece. But thank
I
you
do
for
too.
this. That was very informative. I really enjoyed this too.
Well, I'm glad.
Okay, they're having this event over here by the mineral shop in Hesperia. So if you want to come check this out, you may. Yep, and thank you for your time, Devora. And Paul, thank you.
Thank
You're
you
welcome
guys.
now. Y'all have a good day.
And we're back finally with Lois to finish it all off. We were able to explore a couple of stands in the area like Bustin' Glass with Terry and Shim. And in the back, Devora and Paul showed us some of their fun little trinkets such as the peacock tail that's very, very pretty.
Yeah.
But something about this feels very special compared to usual. Do you want to explain that?
Yeah, it's probably because this is our last show. This is our 5th year of doing it, and we are going out of business. Our lease is up at the end of this year, and we've decided not to continue. We're going to retire again. And we have tried selling the store, but no one has come forward to buy it. So there will be a lot of disappointed customers when we close our store. It's about the only store around for mining supplies and rocks like we have.
Okay, and that's what the big sign is about in the back over there.
Yes.
The sale. You're
Yep.
running a big event right now.
Big event, going out of business sale. We got to move the merchandise out of this store by the end of the year, and it's a lot of stuff, and I don't have a lot of space at home for it. So we will also be doing online through our website. It's miningsuppliesandrockshop.com, and we will be having things posted there for online store.
Okay. Thank you for your time, Lois. It was really fun being here today.
Thank you.
Hopefully everything picks up in a bit, but also good luck to you.
Today we're out here with
Hi everyone, my name is Jennifer Hernandez and I am the Special Events Director here at Townsend in the Marketplace.
Now you have quite an event going on here today. This is not something you do every day.
No,
this
it
is
is not.
special for tonight.
It is. So tonight, this is the last event of the night, or the year, sorry. We're doing our holiday festival tonight. We have 2 bands, we have a DJ, we've got a lot of games for the kiddos, face painting, balloon artists, we've got a horse and carriage ride going on. And then about 6 o'clock, we're gonna do our tree lighting ceremony and all the kiddos can put their ornaments on it. We just wanted to do something fun here for the community, bring everybody together, especially during these times. Family and friends really need to have a chance to get together, and we want to provide that here for the community. So tonight's our last big blowout for the year.
Now tell us, this event has been used for a lot of things out here. Kind of maybe just give a quick, just little ideas of what has been happening, because you've done your market out here.
Yes.
Okay.
So we opened up as a farmer's market, certified farmer's market. So we have all of our vendors, our certified farms. We have sometimes live music, sometimes a little bit of a DJ, whatever. We always have our smokehouse. The Townsend Smokehouse is always going, different food trucks, different activities. And then we'll do other special events. So starting in 2021, we're going to hit the ground running, and we're going to have some great, amazing festivals, concerts, you name it, we'll do it.
Now we might be in the way of the horses
Oh
here,
yeah, now the horse and carriage wants to come on by.
Maybe we can step back a little bit here.
Tonight we're doing some really awesome horse and carriage rides for our kiddos and families. We have a beautiful painted horse division that CHETT HITT has purchased, these gorgeous horses.
Those are amazing.
And that's
right
going to be
there.
part of our whole family, our whole business, and everything that we do.
Now where's Chet keeping the horses then?
They stay with Jim and Neela, actually.
Oh really? Yeah.
Hey guys.
Amazing. Well, you know what? He just, when he gets involved in stuff, he just goes nuts.
He does.
You know, I've watched it over the years with the man, you know?
He
so
does.
Tell me now, what do you plan on doing after I get through the winter here? Things shut down for a while? Is that what it is?
So we will still have the farmers market every Sunday from 9 to 2, but for the most part, January, February, we're going to be shut down because we're going to have a lot of construction going on. The parking lot's going to be completely dug up, redone, lights added.
Oh my, yeah.
We're adding concrete over to the other side. We're adding permanent bathrooms, so we won't have the porta potties anymore.
Yeah.
So we'll have real live bathrooms. And then some other stuff that we're going to kind of update. We're going to keep building and growing and making this place the event venue in the high desert.
Now, I noticed across here you have a lot of vendors, and that's part of your farmers market. I know it sees they're here tonight. Is that something you're going to keep working with?
We will. So our vendors will always be here for every event that we do because we want to be able to provide that little something extra. So you can go to any bar or restaurant around town and we support everybody. We want to cross-promote, cross-market with everybody, especially here in the village. The one thing that kind of sets us apart though is we have the shopping, we have the kids' festivities, we have things that the family can come, have a nice cocktail or a drink, listen to some live music, the kids can run around and play, and you can do a little shopping.
We're at another booth out here at the event, and I'm with
Rosanne Weathers.
Now I see you have candles, so I guess in this times where the power's going out, this is probably a good thing to have.
Everybody always needs candles. I have customers who are just crazy bananas about candles. You would think they had no electricity at their house.
And what's the name of your company?
The name of my company is RW Candle Co.
There you go. Very good. Well, have a great day today.
Thank you so
All
much.
right.
Charlene Engeron with Campfires and Cookies.
Now tell me, what is this? You just went ahead and put together a booth? Is this something you've been doing for a while?
I've actually had an online business for a little bit, and this is my first in-person event, and it's been so much fun.
Right in the middle of the Christmas spirit.
Christmas spirit, lots of people coming by saying hi. It's been wonderful.
Excellent, excellent. Good to see you guys.
Good to see you. Thank you.
Now I'm here with
Hi, I'm Jennifer.
Jennifer. Tell me what we're looking at here today, because I think I know what this is.
This is our smoker. So we brought this over here to the market. We smoke about 20 tri-tips every market. We do a pork butt, so we do pulled pork, tri-tips, ribs. We're going to be doing chicken. We're actually be doing lobster. We're going to have some smoked lobster rolls as well.
Well, there's nothing better than
Yes.
a smoker, I tell you that.
I know.
So Chet, and this is a great add-on. I'm gonna
Yes.
tell you that right off the bat here.
Yeah, it's real nice, and you get that smell. All the smells come in, and everyone's coming in. They get some good barbecue.
Good, very, very good. I'm here with
Chet HITT with the market at Townsend.
Now tell me, Chet, why, what, where? Tell us all the reasons.
All the reasons is I'm not a very smart guy and I made a big mistake. I'm building a distillery that will produce 60,000 bottles of whiskey and bourbon a year, but I needed barrel storage and the old bar lumber was empty, so we bought the bar lumber and I thought, let's do a farmer's market to offset some of the cost of building our project, and we stumbled into this project and here we are.
I know Tom Stino's been keeping me up to date on this as you've been doing this out here.
Yep, Tom's a great architect. He's been really good at helping me, and I can share my ideas, and he keeps me legal.
That's very true. Now, I know that I've been talking to Jennifer. She kind of filled us in. So what are your plans? Maybe kind of give us an idea of what to look into the future a little bit here.
Look in the future is try to build a community project here, try to get it to where all the businesses in the village can do better, and try to create an old town feel, and just really try to get something the community can win.
That's wonderful.
If the community wins, I win too.
That's wonderful. Well, you're right here in the village, so.
Yeah, it's a cool place. I was born and raised here, so this is where I want to do it.
Good deal. Looks good, Chet. Very
Great,
good.
thank you.
So like I promised you, we were talking about stuff all the way from Christmas to rocks to, oh my gosh, to motorcycles. So in this episode, we got a chance to be with the Gem and Mineral Show in Hesperia. Right now we're out here at Townsend at their Christmas festival, and we got a real treat for you because the LA to Barstow to Vegas run, we caught some motorcycles for you too.
Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell to get notifications of our new videos.